There's something that happens with dogs that most people never fully appreciate. It's not dramatic. It doesn't announce itself. It builds slowly, over days and weeks and months of small, consistent moments. And then one day, you notice it. Your dog is doing something so relaxed, so unguarded, so completely at ease that you almost can't believe this is the same animal that was nervous and uncertain when they first came home with you. What you're witnessing in those moments is one of the rarest and most meaningful things a dog can offer another living creature: complete safety. The feeling, deep in their nervous system, that they are fully protected, fully accepted, and have absolutely nothing in the world to be afraid of. And the beautiful thing is, dogs show you this. Not in words, but in behaviors. Specific, recognizable, everyday behaviors that are only possible when a dog has truly let their guard down. When they've decided, on the most primal level available to them, that they are home. Here are 10 of them. The first one is sleeping on their back with their legs in the air. If you've seen this, you already know how purely ridiculous and wonderful it looks. Paws up, belly completely exposed, head flopped to one side, sometimes snoring. It's the least dignified sleep position imaginable. And that's exactly the point. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a dog's body. There's no protective muscle layer, no instinctive armor covering it. In the wild, exposing the belly during sleep is something an animal simply does not do unless they are certain, absolutely certain, that nothing around them poses a threat. A dog sleeping belly up in your home has made a calculation, somewhere below the level of conscious thought, that their environment is so safe that they can surrender even their most basic physical defenses. They are not on guard. They are not monitoring. They are completely, utterly off duty. If your dog sleeps like this near you, take a moment to appreciate what you're actually looking at. That is trust made visible. The second thing is dream twitching during deep sleep. You've probably watched it happen. The paws start moving, the nose twitches, they make small sounds, little muffled barks or whimpers, and the whole body seems to be somewhere else entirely, chasing something through a dream landscape only they can see. This level of deep sleep, the REM stage where dreaming occurs, is only achievable when a dog's nervous system is completely calm. An anxious dog, a stressed dog, a dog who doesn't feel fully safe doesn't reach this depth of sleep. They stay in lighter, more fragmented rest, always partially alert, always partially on watch. The dream-twitching dog is a dog whose brain has fully released the need to monitor. Their body is there with you. Their mind is somewhere wonderful. And the only reason they got there is because on every level that matters, they feel safe enough to let go completely. The third thing is the dramatic, full-body flop. This one is exactly what it sounds like. Your dog walks up to you or to their favorite spot, and instead of gently lowering themselves down, they just collapse. Full weight, maximum drama, like they've been carrying the world and can finally put it down. This theatrical surrender to gravity is something dogs only do in environments and with people that feel completely non-threatening. It requires a body that is loose, relaxed, and completely free of tension. A dog holding any level of stress or alertness in their body doesn't flop. They lower themselves carefully, keeping their muscles ready. The flop is the physical equivalent of a long exhale after a hard day. It's your dog's body saying, "I don't need to be ready for anything right now. I can just be here, completely." The fourth thing is showing you their belly voluntarily and staying there. This is different from the nervous belly roll that some dogs do as appeasement, which is quick, tense, and comes with wide eyes and a rapidly wagging tail. A safe belly is slow, relaxed. Your dog rolls over, looks at you with soft eyes, and just stays. Sometimes they sigh, sometimes their eyes close. They're offering you the most vulnerable part of their body and leaving it exposed without any anxiety attached to the gesture. This is only possible when the dog has complete trust in the person in front of them. Not tolerance, trust. Deep, specific, chosen trust that says, I know you will not harm me. I know I am safe with you. I don't even need to think about it anymore. The fifth thing is playing freely and goofily without self-consciousness. You know the play that looks almost embarrassed? The tentative, slightly stiff interaction of a dog who isn't sure they're allowed to be joyful yet. And then you know the other kind. The full tilt, ears back, zoomy running, bouncing off walls kind of play that has absolutely no restraint in it whatsoever. That uninhibited, ridiculous, joyful play. The kind where your dog seems to have completely forgotten that dignity exists, only happens in environments and with people where they feel completely free. Free to be loud, to be clumsy, to be silly, to make mistakes without consequence. Play like that requires emotional safety as its foundation. A dog who isn't sure they're welcome doesn't play like that. They hold back. They watch. When your dog plays with complete abandon around you, they've decided you are a safe audience for their whole, unfiltered self. The sixth thing is falling asleep touching you. Not near you, touching you. That specific choice to maintain physical contact even in sleep. A paw draped over your leg, their back pressed against your side, their head resting on your foot, is a sleep behavior rooted in deep attachment and safety. In the canine world, physical contact during sleep is something that happens between individuals who are profoundly bonded and mutually trusted. It's how puppies sleep in a pile with their littermates. It's how deeply bonded dogs sleep next to each other. When your dog chooses to sleep in contact with you, rather than simply near you, they're treating you as part of their inner circle, the innermost ring of safety in their world. The seventh thing is eating with complete relaxation in your presence. Food is a vulnerable moment for dogs. In the wild, eating means your head is down and your guard is potentially lowered. Dogs who feel uncertain about their environment or the people around them often eat quickly, anxiously, or take food away to consume it elsewhere. A dog who eats slowly, calmly, without any tension in their body, in the middle of a room with people around, that dog feels completely safe. They are not worried about their food being taken. They are not monitoring their surroundings. They are just eating, without any of the vigilance that a less secure dog brings to mealtime. The eighth thing is making unprompted, sustained eye contact with a soft expression. Not a stare, not alert, hard eyes tracking something. Soft, warm, slightly unfocused eye contact that your dog initiates on their own, for no particular reason, in a quiet moment. They just look at you. And there's nothing in that look except something that can really only be described as contentment. This kind of gaze requires a dog to feel emotionally open, unguarded enough to make themselves visible in that particular way. It's the visual equivalent of leaving a door unlocked. And it only happens with people a dog has decided are completely safe to be seen by. The ninth thing is vocalizing comfortably, sighing, grumbling, making small sounds without any anxiety attached. A dog who makes themselves heard in relaxed, expressive ways. The long, contented sigh when they settle in. The small grumble of pleasure when you scratch the right spot. The little sounds they make while watching you from their bed. Is a dog who feels comfortable taking up space in their environment. Dogs who are uncertain or insecure go quiet. They minimize themselves. They don't draw attention because drawing attention feels risky. The dog who sighs dramatically, grumbles with satisfaction, and talks to you in small sounds throughout the day has decided that it's safe to exist fully and audibly in this space. That they're not going to get in trouble for simply being themselves. The 10th thing, and perhaps the most quietly profound, is choosing to stay near you even when the door is open and they could leave. This one requires no anxiety, no containment, no leash. Your dog is free to go. The garden is there. The world is out there. Interesting smells and sights and possibilities are all available. And they stay. They come back to where you are. They choose your company over everything else that's available to them. This is voluntary presence, and it is the highest possible expression of a dog feeling safe, not just in a place, but with a specific person. They don't stay because they have to. They stay because where you are is, to them, the best possible place to be. Here's what ties all 10 of these together. Safety, for a dog, is not something you can manufacture or rush. It cannot be bought with treats or forced with training. It is earned, quietly, consistently, over time, through every gentle interaction, every patient response, every moment you chose not to react harshly when you could have. Every time you made the world feel manageable for them. What you're seeing when your dog flops dramatically at your feet, or sleeps belly up next to you, or stays by your side when they could wander. What you're seeing is the result of all of that. Every small thing you ever did right accumulated into a feeling your dog carries with them every moment they spend in your presence. The feeling that they are safe, that they are loved, that they are, completely and without question, home. And that is something worth everything.